Drawing class.
Watch live video. Okay.
Marsha's sitting here. Yeah.
Hi! Wow, you got a front row seat. Very cool. Oh, wow. That's interesting. It's a little bit delayed, right? It's always delayed.
This is the first time I've left Phil. So,
How's she settling in?
she's doing okay. She's very needy. She's not
Remind me, was she a puppy dog?
It's mostly the rest.
No, she's not a family.
Okay, okay, sounds
They thought
good.
the children were going to take care of the dog.
And,
The parents were going out. And she was just left in the basement. She had puppies and she hadn't been socialized, so.
absolutely.
Well, the other kids teach
She's
her.
pretty. Yeah, they are already schooling her.
Great for that. There's a rate.
You're pretty.
So, likes you.
Yeah.
He likes, is it a he or a she? Wait, which one is that one?
Bill, I think you turned the radio on.
Such a sweet doggy. Very sweet. Oh, that's Clancy. I know that's Clancy.
Yeah, he looks Irish. So.
You know me through another.
Yeah, well, they smell. I have 3 dogs, so.
You have 3 dogs?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait a minute, you lost one.
Yeah.
Then you got 3.
I had my 2
Oh, okay. That's right, okay.
A year ago, then I
Oh, wow, I didn't know about that. Wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry to miss him.
Yeah,
He's driving back.
Are we on?
yeah, we've been
St.
doing
Michael's?
like demoing stuff and building it all day, so he had to shower and then head home.
I remember showering.
Right?
Where do you leave?
I showered, let's see, once a
3
month
years
for the
ago?
last-
Yeah. No,
Whether you need it or not.
Once a month, sure.
But it just always feels so weird in a live stream when something ends and then there's silence. So our goal is
On
to,
Zoom, at least you can clap, but when you're.
Yeah, right, right.
yeah, but Zoom doesn't, well,
It doesn't, it doesn't.
and obviously we've got somebody with a lot of equipment who's willing to take care
I
of
just
it.
turned the volume on.
Boy,
Yeah,
this is
that's
quite
what
a
I said.
setup.
Quite a setup.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Clance.
Yeah, people are tuning in. Cool. And here is modern technology.
Yeah. This is
That's so nice.
happy medium, huh? For you to have a house concert.
Well, it's a good way to ease our way back in.
We should have got working. You're getting.
We're planning to start.
I'm not bothering with the iPad because I don't know my wife's password for her Facebook, so I'm just using my phone.
Okay, got it. But you're getting picture on here?
Yeah. Yep. I'm moving.
He's moving. He's alive.
Go where go.
Oh,
We're looking.
okay. You get a sidebar view. It's not my good side, I'm sorry.
That's your new one.
I don't really have a good side, actually.
You can download a better site.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna try that. I'll try that.
Actually,
You could probably do that.
Pop up today and it was like, look at yourself as a teenager, and I was like, I don't need your
Oh, no, no, I
I was just reading about some of the conversations people are having with the Bing chat app, and the app is going crazy.
Yeah.
It's having murderous thoughts about people using it if they don't say they love it.
Oh, wow.
It's threatening to contact apps on the dark web that can wreak havoc with humanity. All kinds of delightful
Imagine that, people behaving badly. I can't even imagine that. Who would have thought?
Every time something like that comes up, I just think of the Jonathan Colton song, Chiron Beta Prime, where it's Merry Christmas, blah blah blah, but where we're working in a line for a robot overboard.
Oh, wow. I don't know that song.
Protectors.
Wow.
Every time I'm just
Wow.
like, yeah, cool. They're coming for us.
Yeah,
And we probably deserve it, so it's
You're not getting any. You're not getting any.
we'll be serving the overlords
Someday.
as we deserve.
yeah.
You could build a pretty good case that we're already our symbiotic relationship with our silicon cousins.
Oh yeah.
And in the
Or overlords.
That's what she's saying, yeah.
Yeah.
And
We don't
given
even
that
realize
human
it.
consciousness is not going to be able to withstand traveling long distances. Maybe our silicon cousins can do it for us.
You
And
transhumanist, you.
have consciousness populate the universe.
guys,
Yeah,
if you
time.
intended to start.
Time.
Oh, all right.
It is 7:01. Cool.
The first thing we want to do is we want to thank Ann and Cliff for
And Bill Houston.
and Bill Houston, but Ann and Cliff for opening for all these years, actually opening their home and their hearts to all of us. All these years, with bringing music into their home, and we're just so happy to be back here. Just
We're so happy to have you back.
The
oh,
last
yeah.
show we did before we had to shut down.
was our show, yeah. So, or just don't make me cry because then it'll go bad. But and thanks, Bill, for setting up this. It was actually your idea to do a live stream, which is really kind of a nice thing. Let's see if it works out. Hopefully, it'll work out.
If you see me looking down, it's because I want to keep checking in on all these wonderful comments.
Oh, already people are making comments?
Yes.
Are they saying nice things at
They're
least?
saying it's your bad side.
Of course, it has to be my bad side. Well, I'll try to put my good side out, which I don't know which one it is, but so
You don't have a bad side.
I don't have a bad side. So actually, but if people, if you know us at all, Kenny and me, you know that we love to cross cultures and bound over boundaries and jump genres, and that's what we're going to do tonight. And but we're going to start off with, and of course it's a Valentine's. It's our belated Valentine's show because it was supposed to be last week, but there was some kind of an event. There was some kind of a sporting event. I don't really know what it was.
The Puppy Bowl.
It was a puppy. Oh, the Puppy Bowl. Yeah. So we had to move it. So, but we're going to try to do a Valentine's kind of themed show. But this first song is kind of like a love that is kind of incipient. It's sort of just starting to form, and the person is starting to grow on the other person. Kind of like a disease or something, like that.
And musicians always come up with alternate titles for songs. The alternate title for this is "I Threw a Custard in Her Face."
Right. It's from My Fair Lady, which has now recently been excoriated because they say it's very misogynistic.
I actually watched it 6 months ago.
Oh, yeah.
It could not be made. You root for her to leave this horrible, monstrous man.
Rex Harrison.
Yeah, despicable.
Seems so nice, but not in this movie. But it's really all about the song, because the song is okay. Here we go. I've grown accustomed to his face. He almost makes the day begin. I've grown accustomed to the tune he whistles night and noon. His smiles, his frowns, his ups and his downs are second nature to me now. Like breathing out and breathing in, I was serenely independent and content before we met. Surely I could always be that way again, and yet I've grown accustomed to his looks, accustomed to his voice, accustomed to his face. every day. His joys, his woes, his highs and his lows are second nature to me now. Like breathing out and breathing in. Oh, he be so easy to forget. Kinda like a habit I could always break, and yet I've grown accustomed to the trace of something in the air, accustomed to his face, his face. Ooh, his face. Thank you so much. All right, so do you want to talk about this song? This is a song that was written actually in 1956 by Sidney Bechet. He's a great horn player from New Orleans.
And years ago, I lived in Paris for a little while, and everybody came up, and they all spoke French. I couldn't figure it out. But they said in French, "Oh, you play the soprano saxophone. You must play Sidney Bechet's Petite Fleur." And I knew some Bechet tunes, but I'd never heard that one. And I'd always say, well, hum a few bars and maybe I can learn it. But it's a really long form that doesn't quite fold back on itself. So they'd go da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. And I'd get that and I'd say, okay, great, I think I've got it. And then they'd keep on going and keep on going. So
actually he wrote it in the early 50s, and then they had French words put to it, so a little bit later. And so I was gonna give you the translation. You want to hear the translation, right? Only if it's nice, only if it's happy. So it says, should the flowers on the wayside all wither tomorrow, I would keep in my heart the one that sparkled in your eyes when I loved you so much in the wonderland of our sweet 16s. Little flower of love, you'll always bloom for me. Sweet 16, wow. All right, yeah. How is the sound? Do you think it's sounding okay? All right, good. Si les fleurs qui bordent dans les chemins s'est fané toute demain, je garderai au cœur celle qui s'allume dans tes yeux lorsque je t'aime tant au pays merveilleux de mon 16 printemps. Petite fleur d'amour, te fleurira toujours pour moi. Quand la vie par mon âme me trahit, de rester mon bonheur, petite fleur. Sur mes 20 ans, j'aimerais un moment pour respirer ce parfum que j'ai tant aimé dans mon cœur. Te fleurira toujours au grand jardin d'amour. Petite fleur. mes 20 ans, je m'arrête un moment pour respirer ce parfum que j'ai tant aimé dans mon cœur. Te fleurira toujours au grand jardin d'amour, petite fleur, au grand jardin d'amour, petite, petite fleur. Yes, thank you. Oh my God, is that one of the dogs? I don't know if they're happy or not. I don't know if they're... So how do I tell if they really like it? I don't know. I can't tell. So oh my God. I love it. I love it. So this next tune, we want to ask Raleigh Brown to come up and play with us. Thanks so much for coming out and joining us, Raleigh.
No, you're welcome.
He's a great, great musician, if you can get in there. And
Raleigh and I have been playing together since, well, probably more
Before you
years
were
than
born.
you've been alive. And it's really a thrill whenever we get a chance to play some together.
so this is a song that is one of my favorite Ray Charles tunes. So Stacia says that I could get away with it. He wouldn't be too happy. He's not rolling over in his grave, right? Okay, sounds good. You give your hand to me, and then you say hello, and I can hardly speak. My heart is beating so, and anyone could tell. You think you know me well, but you don't know me. No, you don't know the one who dreams of you at night, who longs to kiss your lips and hold you tight. To you I'm just a friend, that's all I've ever been. No, you don't know me. For I never knew the art of making love, though my heart ached with love for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away, and in my heart I cry. You'll never, never know the one who loves you so. No, you don't know me. Yeah. you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by. The chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away. Oh, darling, I could just die. You'll never, never know the one who loves you so. Oh, you don't know me. Oh, you really, really, ooh, you really don't know me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love that song.
Oh, before you walk away, Raul, what days of the week are your usual days for your concertizing?
Sundays at 10:30 a.m., Monday and Wednesday at 3 p.m.
Oh my God. You do it like 3 times?
What's the definition
Here
of
we
a
go. We're
minor
going to start
second?
with the with the jokes. Oh no, now we're in big trouble now. Big trouble there.
Two oboes playing the same.
It could be any 2 instruments actually.
Okay, we are back.
Are we back?
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on any stage.
A love song to a lady in the Madeleine. You're gonna say that again. A love song to a lady in the Madalena. Say it with me. Very good. Oh Madalena, o meu peito percebeu que o mar é uma gota comparado com pranto. Mas fiquei certa quando nosso amor desperta. O sol se desespera, se esconde lá na serra. Oh, Madalena, que o meu não se divide, nem tampouco admite que do nosso amor duvide. Até a lua, sem arriscar num palpite, o nosso amor existe, forte e fraco, alegre ou triste. Oh Madalena, o meu peito percebeu que o mar é uma gota comparado com pranto. Mas fiquei certa quando nosso amor desperta. O sol se desespera, se esconde lá na serra. Oh Madalena, que o meu não se divide, bracco allegri tristi. Liar, 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 liar. Kenny's going to tell us the meaning of life in 2 bars. On cue. Oh, that's life-changing, Kenny. How about expressing it in another way? In 2 bars and on cue. All right, how's that? Yeah? All right. Maybe I gotta do it too. That's life-changing for sure. Ba 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 ba. Anybody else in the audience want to offer their little scat thing? Oh my God! Melly, you want to say something? I'll tell you when. Yeah. How about you, Marcia? Yeah. All right, big finish now, Kenny. Ba 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 dum. Woo! All right. Are we good? Are we good on the sound? Okay, good.
Life changed.
It was life-changing. Okay, good. So I asked Kenny, let's do a Beatles tune. And so he said, yeah, but it has to be a Beatles tune that nobody's ever heard of. And then I said, well, why would you want to do that? And so he said,
there's this underappreciated song that I've always loved, and it might be that my brother is the one who really pointed out its spectacularity. You know how most pop tunes avoid, shall we say, interesting intervals? This one, the main note in the melody goes to this beautifully dissonant moment, and they do it so subtly, it just glides by. So the things we said today.
Does anybody remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, I was shocked that she didn't know.
Yeah, really? Oh, well, I am from another planet, that's planet P.
We all will soon be.
Yes, we're gonna have to leave this planet, All right, so here we go. We're gonna do it in a little bit slightly different way, right? Okay. It does sound a little familiar to me, actually. You say you will love me if I have to go. You'll be thinking of me. Somehow I will know. Someday when I'm lonely, wishing you weren't so far away, then I will remember the things we said today. You say you'll be mine, boy, till the end of time. These days, such a fine boy seems so hard to find. Someday when we're dreaming, deep in love, not a lot to say, then we will remember the things we said today. I'm just the lucky kind. Love to hear you say that love is fine. And though we may be blind, love is here just the lucky kind. I love to hear you say that love is fine, though we may be blind. Love is here to stay, and that's enough to make you mine, babe. Be the only one. Love me all the time, babe. We'll go on and on. Oh, someday when we're dreaming, deep and long, not a lot to say, then we will remember the things we said today. Then we will remember the things we said today. Ooh, then we will remember the things we said today. All right. Cool. So we are doing songs from different decades. Actually, songs from the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. I don't know, nothing in the 2000s. I don't know.
Warren Bendler says this song is another example of how brilliant the Beatles were.
Oh, see, all right, there you go.
They were a good band. They were big back in the 60s.
Think so?
Pity they didn't get better known.
Yeah, it's a shame. It really is a shame, yeah.
And says it's a pity they didn't get better known.
Oh, all right. So this is one of my favorite Sting tunes, and I think he wrote this in the late 90s or early 2000s, maybe. I don't know. So what are you going to play the clarinet on this one?
I think so.
Okay, cool. All right. Kind of gives it a Celtic feel. Actually, the clarinet doesn't give it a Celtic feel, does it? I was wondering why I would say that. I thought he was going to be playing the penny whistle, but it is kind of a Celtic feel to the song. But you're going to make it into something else, something different. Okay.
Gives it kind of
Klezmer feel. All right. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his jealous sky when we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's soul upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never make promises lightly. There have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days to laugh, we will walk in fields of gold. in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky that we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold, walked in fields of gold. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right.
Well, Phyllis and I play at a lot of weddings.
Oh my God. See, you know, I knew that we were going to be upstaged, or really. Oh my God, that is the cutest thing. Oh God. If only we could turn the cameras on this dog. Oh my God. What is that thing? What is a lobster? A lobster. Oh my God.
Everywhere he goes.
That's so sweet. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not making fun of you. We're laughing with you. He's looking. He's like, oh my God. Oh, that's really sweet. That's really special. So anyway, all right. I'm so distracted.
At a lot of weddings, and when we play a Jewish wedding, I encourage the bride and groom to go as far afield in their choices for the ceremony as they'd like. We had one rabbi who did everything very liturgically, and then the band was hidden behind a scrim, and when they broke the glass, we broke into, I feel good!
Wow.
But,
you did that? Yeah, I think I've seen you do that, yeah.
But 90% of the brides and grooms play the same 3 songs for every Jewish wedding. It's really, dare I say it, boring?
That's
for
not
us,
nice.
For us, it's very meaningful and traditional for them. But this is one of those songs, but it's such a gorgeous song that you could sort of understand why it's the most chosen for wedding processionals.
Yes, it's an Israeli song from the late 50s, and but in the 60s and 70s, actually, it was covered by people like Harry Belafonte and Miriam Makeba and Nana Mouskouri. That's a Greek woman who sang in all these different languages. And it's called Erev Shel Shoshanim. Shoshanim is actually the word for roses as well as lilies. They have the same word in Hebrew for a rose and a lily. Seems a little odd. They're very different flowers, you know. But it says, Evening of roses, let us go to the orchard. Myrrh, spice, and frankincense will be a carpet for your feet. Night comes slowly with a breeze of roses. Let me whisper a song to you quietly, a song of love. ערב של שושנים, נצא נבל הבוסתן, ברוך בשמים ולבונה, יחגלך מפתן, לילה יורד לבבה, ברוח שושן נושבה, חבר אל חשלך שיבה, זמר של אהבה. שחר פה מעיונה, חושך מעלה טללים, איחד הבוקר שושנה, הכתב בנו לי, לילה יורד לבד, ברוח שושן נושבה, אבל יתחש לך שיר בלילה, זמר של אהבה. זמר של אהבה, זמר של אהבה. Oh, wow, you like that one? Thank you. Oh my gosh. That's so sweet, thanks. All right, now this one is completely different.
Another klezmer composer.
Oh yeah, really, really. So let's see if you recognize this one, but they might not be of the right age. This is a song from, I think it's from the 70s, but
Yeah, so none of you would really.
none of you. It's way before your time. The problem's all inside your head, he said to me. The answer is easy if you take it logically. I'd like to help you in your struggle to be free. He said it's really not my habit to intrude. I hope my meaning won't be lost or misconstrued. But I'll repeat myself at the risk of being crude. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. Just slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. Don't need to be coy, Roy. Just listen to me. Hop on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key, Lee, and get yourself free. He said, it grieves me now to see you in such pain. I wish there was something I could do to make you smile again. I said, I appreciate that. Could you kindly please explain about the 50 ways? He said, why don't we both just sleep on it tonight? I'm sure that in the morning you'll begin to see the light. And then he kissed me, and I realized he probably was right. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50, 100 ways to leave your lover. Just slip out the back, Jack, or make a new plan. And don't need to be coy, Roy. I'm not telling you to do anything. Listen to me. I hop on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the key, Lee, and get yourself free. Just slip out the back, Jack, or make a new plan, Stan. Don't need to be coy, Roy. Just listen to me. Hop on the bus, Gus, you can sing with me. Don't need to discuss much. Just drive off the Keeley and get yourself free. Yeah. But slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. Don't need to be coy, Roy. Just listen to me. Hop on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the Keeley and get yourself free. Just slip out the back, Jack. I'll make a new plan, Stan. Sing it with me. Need to be coy, Roy. Just listen to me. Yeah. Hop on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the Keeley and get yourself free. Oh, slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, Stan. Don't need to be coy, Roy. Just listen to me. Hop on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much. Just drop off the Keeley and get yourself free. 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 Right, wow. I think I'm going to take them on the road with us. So I do have to have a shout out to all these wonderful people in the audience. We've got singer Melanie Jones, who has your own, what's your band called? The Los Vaqueros, right?
Melanie and the Lost.
Oh, the Lost Vaqueros. Vaqueros. Beautiful, beautiful music. Most of it is Latino. What? What's that? What does that mean? Oh, okay. I was wondering. Okay, and then
Not only are those people listening, but they're nice people too.
oh, are they? Are you sure they're nice people? And then we have Marcia Lowe, who's a singer-songwriter, and I have to tell you that I have to give a plug for you because we traded. I gave her all of my CDs for her book, and she has this book called The Orange Robe.
It's a wonderful.
And it's the story. It's her life story. It's just an amazing story. I couldn't put it down. Her life as a Ananda Marga nun, and it's all true, right? You're not making it up, right? She didn't make it up. You can't make up this stuff, like when it happens.
That was the story that I barely missed. I had gotten really excited about meditation after my TM thing as a student, and went to the library and was reading, and then I saw there was a meditation group on campus on the Ananda Marga people, and they seemed smart and they seemed open-minded.
They seemed that way, didn't they?
And
oh wow, it was on Penn
away.
campus.
You know you're in an orange robe with a bag.
right. Turn around, and that's what you're doing.
You would have had to shave your head, though, right?
Right.
Back then, that would have been something.
I remember you then.
Yeah. And then we have Stacia Friedman. She's a great writer. What are you writing now for the Chestnut Hill Local now, or?
Chestnut Hill Local.
Yeah.
And
Lots
a
of
great painter, and
a
just
painter
deep
too.
thinker in all possible ways.
In all possible ways. Then we have Ann Mintz, who's a writer too. You're a great writer. She's a curator and.
Molly. Do you know Molly Abear Wilson?
Yeah, I don't know. But I think I've heard of you. What she? I think I have her, or maybe I saw her picture on the post office or something. A what?
An amazing singer.
Oh, really? I thought I heard you singing really cool.
That was her voice.
Yes, that's really, really beautiful. Yeah, and of course then there's Clifford Wagner, So now, what is the thing?
Clifford Wagner.
So what his gig now is what? What is it? It's doing the. It's
Well, right now he's building stuff for a new science museum in North Dakota and helping repair exhibits at the National Air and Space
the National Air and Space Museum, and wow, it's just amazing the stuff you're doing.
Small but mighty.
Small but mighty.
Oh, and Nick Gregory from the Give and Take Jugglers.
And at what? Oh, the what?
The Give and Take Jugglers?
The Give and Take Jugglers. Wow, I knew he was famous for some reason.
And
Yeah.
of course, Raleigh Brown.
And then of course Raleigh Brown, who is a great musician. And are you a musician too?
I am her better half.
Oh, the better half, yeah. Oh, really? Juggling is like what we all have to do, right? But some people do it better than others, right?
He plays the merdung.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, that's cool. And are we
The
missing
other
anybody?
really good story about meditation in India, I'd had a crush on Elaine since 4th grade, and won't go into the
Who didn't you have a crush on? Kenny?
That's why we're doing a Valentine's Day.
Yeah, of course.
and she was brilliant and hip and an acid freak before acid had reached the East Coast, and then this is later in high school. We stayed friends all through, and we'd cut classes and hang out in Curtis Arboretum, and but then lost touch with her after high school, and then I found myself years later wandering it through India, and my ticket coming back after a year of travel hadn't been properly validated, and the next flight I could take was 2 weeks away. I was out of money, and it was going up to 120 degrees every day. It was horrible, and a friend said, okay, you're a musician, why don't you go to Vrindavan, the holy city of Indian music? And I figured, okay, what the heck? And the hotel guy gave me recommendation for a hotel. And as I was taking the rickshaw from the train to the beautiful town of Vrindavan, suddenly I had this image of Elaine waving to me. And turned out that the hotel was being run by the American Krishna Consciousness Society, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, I guess. But it was wonderful, and they were welcoming me in, telling me about the free vegetarian feast and dancing, and suddenly I looked off to my left, and there were 3 nuns with their backs to me and hoods over their head, and I realized that the one on the left was Elaine.
That's crazy. What a story. That's crazy.
It wasn't an acid trip.
And it wasn't an acid trip. Oh, and then a shout out to Bill Houston too, he's a retired pediatrician who's also he's become like an incredible sound engineer, and go figure. How did you do that? You just did it, right?
Actually, I've been doing this as a volunteer
for many years with the cherry tree and with with lots of different. So you curated the cherry tree, didn't you? Anne curated the cherry tree and also the Reading Terminal Market. What else did you curate? You did.
It's a long list.
It's a long list. Okay, we can put up her bio on the Facebook page.
She was one of my teachers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Raleigh and I are going to do this next one, which I will dedicate to Cynthia Heller, and who sings the hell out of this song, actually.
Oh, really? I wish I'd
The
hear
first
her.
set of lyrics that were written for this were dreadful, and the song was a flop when Vic Damone recorded it back in the 50s. But then somebody wrote a new set of lyrics, and it took off immediately, among many others, Sinatra, and then John Coltrane and Johnny Hartman made everybody I know listen, and then Mike Brecker, among the world's great sax players, another Cheltenham boy makes good.
Let's not forget Chet Baker.
Can't forget Chet Baker. Everybody recorded this song, and now we're going to give our spin on it. My one and only love.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Thanks so much, Raleigh. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nice guitar. Wow. Okay, so now we're going to do another song that actually was a show tune, and then it became a jazz standard, which happens to a bunch of tunes. And it's from the show Guys and Dolls.
Oh, I know what this is.
You know which one this is?
If I was a bell.
Yeah. If I was a bell? No, it's if I were a bell.
Unknown
Get our
contrary
grammar.
fact.
It's the grammar police, right?
To be fair, she's drunk in the show and she could say it wrong.
Ah, it's true, yeah.
No, it's an unknown contrary to fact clause.
If I had been a bell.
If I would have been, except that would be conditional. I'll tell
The
you.
horse riding.
And like all good jazz standards, it's meant to be played on the penny whistle.
Right, of course, yes. Ask me how do I feel now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, so all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing from the moment we kissed last night. That is how I just have to behave. If I were a lamp, I'd light, or if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me how do I feel, little me, with my quiet upbringing. Well, so all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging, and if I were a watch, I'd start popping my spring. And if I were a bell, I go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ba ba da ba be ba da sha ba ba be ba 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 be ba be ba be ba be ba be ba do di da ba de ba be ba shootin' do da de de ba da be pow 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 ba da be ba 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 be ba ba be da ba be boo be ba ba be ba be ba be. Ask me, darling, go ahead, ask me, how do I feel with this chemistry lesson I'm learning? Well, so all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. I knew my resolve would crack from the wonderful way that you look. If I were a duck, I'd quack, and if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me, how do I feel, darling, now that we're fondly caressing? If I were a salad, you know, I'd be splashing my dressing. And if I were a season, I'd surely be spring. And if I were a bell, I'd go. If I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Oh, there were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ringing. He gives me love, 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 crazy love. Oh, he gives me love, 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 crazy love. Oh, if I were a bell, you know, I go ding. Okay, I just got it. Wow, it takes me a millisecond to get a joke, you know. That was pretty good, Cliff. It's very creative, very creative.
That's my job.
Right. He fixes things.
You're a Goliard.
The number of bells in my house.
Oh, really? Has he fixed your bells?
No, my boyfriend's last name is Bell, so we have a bunch of.
Oh, wow.
Jokes a lot.
Oh, my God. It's wonderful to have a name like that. Oh, well, I guess he had to. He had no choice. Yeah. So do you have a group together that you perform? Oh. Oh, where do you play? I want to.
Our band's name is Rare Spirits, but if you look up my name online, my website's brand new and spruced.
Oh, okay. All right, we're going to look her up.
Yeah.
What's the name of the website?
You can look up mollyvocalcoach.com.
mollyvocalcoach.com.
People are less likely to misspell that than my name.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So we thought maybe we'd do a little tribute to Burt Bacharach since he just passed. And it's the only song that I do. I mean, there's so many great songs. It was just amazing how I was listening to NPR, like just so many interesting stories about him. But this one was a song that first recorded by Richard Chamberlain And then
Dr. Kildare.
yes, and then Dionne Warwick, of course, she was the one who did a lot of his tunes, but it didn't get to be a big hit until the Carpenters recorded it in 1970. So see if you recognize this.
And I discovered an amazing YouTube of Karen Carpenter and Ella Fitzgerald singing an extended duo together. Not of this song, it was a medley, and it really was pretty incredible.
Always good to tune up. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle moon dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle moon dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Close to you. Close to you, close to you, close to you. All right. How are you doing out there? Are you doing okay? Can we do a couple more tunes? You good? Okay. Oh, okay. Good. Good. I didn't want you to be too tired, or you have to do something, or call somebody, or. All right. So, I do have to say that Kenny, when he first reached out to me, when was it, in the late '90s or early 2000s, when he reached out to me to play in his party band, which is like an award-winning party band. It actually did change my life, because I had to, I had to go back to learn all kinds of tunes that I hadn't done in many, many years, and I also had to learn. You always have to learn different tunes for weddings. Sometimes you just want to forget them immediately after the wedding, but sometimes, the tunes stick with you, and they become part of your repertoire. So actually, I don't know if you know this, but this was a tune that we had to do as a first dance for a wedding.
I had no memory of that at all.
I know, and so it was very strange, and the couple did it very slowly. They kind of did it. This was kind of a flamenco tune. It was written by a woman named Rosana from Spain in the early 2000s, I think, or late 90s, early 2000s, and but they did it as kind of this slow dance. But it's really a flamenco rumba. So it's called the talisman, which means a talisman, a charm, a good luck charm. It says, "The talisman of your skin gets under mine. I walk barefoot through every street in your dreams. I am the sea of all your ports. I am the land of your roots. The talisman of your skin tells me so, that your destiny will come to my door. And what do you say? Olé." That's what you say, right? Maybe.
Have any of you seen those Carlos Saura movies?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're the most powerful dancing, music, and cinema that you can imagine, and the way they're melded. There's one called Carmen, in which the flamenco dance troupe is doing a production of the story told in flamenco dance, but meanwhile the story of Carmen is being enacted backstage as a rivalry among the dancers for the affections of the lead.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Amazing movie.
Yeah. Here we go.
Que soy la reina de tus caprichos, yo soy el as de los corazones que se pasen en sus tentaciones. El talimán de tu piel me cuenta que tu montura cae en la rienda. Una noche de amor desesperados, caigamos juntos y enredados. La alfombra y el alrededor acabarán desordenados. Cuando una noche de amor que yo no dudo, la eternidad venga seguro. Tu joya desnudo y el corazón seremos uno. Soy la tierra de tus raíces, el talimán de tu piel lo dice. No soy la tierra de tus raíces, lo dice corazón, el fuego de tu piel. Soy la tierra de tus raíces, el talimán de tu piel lo dice. ¿Qué dices tú? Talimán de tu piel y chiva, ando descalza de esquina a esquina, que cada calle cae en tus sueños. Yo soy el mar de todos tus puertos, yo soy la mandando, dime cuenta que tu destino cara a mi puerta. Con una noche de amor desesperados, caigamos juntos y enredados. La alfombra y el alrededor acabarán desordenados. Cuando una noche de amor que yo no dudo, la eternidad vengo seguro. Tu joya desnudo y el corazón seremos uno. Soy la tierra de tu raíz, el talimán de tu piel lo dice. Soy la tierra de tus raíces, ese corazón, el fuego de tu piel. Soy la tierra de tus raíces, el talimán de tu piel lo dice. Yo soy la tierra de tus raíces, saber qué dices tú. A ver qué dices tú. A ver qué dices tú. Ole, ole. Uh-oh, scared him away. All right, he's had enough of this. That's great. You just can't take anything personally, can you? Just really can't do that. All right.
That's actually Alex's portrait behind you there.
Yeah, did you do that?
No.
We have a wonderful artist named Carol Liu that did.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
Oh, Jen.
As opposed to posted.
Wow.
I was just looking at the expression.
That really is, that's the dog? Oh, that's your dog?
That's Alex, yeah.
Oh my God, how about that? Did you have him you put him in a jacket? No. You dressed him up. They do that, you know, people do that. But you wouldn't do that to him.
No,
no,
but
no.
it was wonderful that Anne surprised me with that.
That's really a great idea. I love that. It's beautiful. So this is another one I think I had to learn from some of you for some of your gigs.
You know, Kenny lived with us for a while when he was in transition.
Oh,
And
really?
we'd come home and find him counseling a about to be married couple, keeping
Wow.
a straight face about how Wind Beneath My Wings would be a great.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, what about...
And he played it brilliantly. He played it brilliantly, of course.
Do you mean he lived here in your
No,
house? Oh, it was somewhere else. Yeah.
Germantown.
Kenny has always been therapeutic.
He is. He really
How does that make
is.
you
He makes everybody
feel?
I feel fabulous.
I feel good. Did you actually studied hypnosis too, like hypnotherapy?
I'm a psychotherapist if I wanted to be.
If you wanted to be,
Yeah.
in a way, I guess you are, kind of, through the music and yeah. You could hypnotize all of us, like right now. Could you do that?
You're all actually...
We are actually under hypnosis as we speak, and we just didn't realize it. It's true. It's very scary.
Two more. Keep it going.
Keep it going. Okay. I actually have just a few more. So this one is from the 80s. The
You can
80s.
remember back that far?
Not really. You can reach me by railway. You can reach me by trailway. You can reach me on an airplane. You can reach me with your mind. You can reach me by caravan. Cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. Well, you can reach me by sailboat, climb a tree and swing rope to rope, take a sled and slide down the slope into these arms of mine. You can jump on a speedboat, cross the border in a blaze of hope. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. If I had my way, surely you would be closer. I need you closer. There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. If I had my way, surely you would be closer. I need you closer. You can windsurf into my life, take me up on a carpet ride. You can make it in a big balloon, but you better make it soon. You can reach me by caravan, cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. Would take a greyhound, a bloodhound, oh, any way you found. Ooh, I need you right here, right now. I need you right by my side. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. Thank you so much. So our Valentines, our love songs are going to extend to different peoples and countries, not just to individuals. So these last two numbers have to do with, well, the first one is the Ukraine, which my heart has been broken since for about a year now. These people just going through, it's just truly amazing the level of bad behavior that humans are.
It's interesting.
Partaking in.
After the war began, a lot of my friends who've always said, "Oh yeah, I'm a Russian Jew," actually did more work, and we're all actually Ukrainian Jews.
Yeah.
My brother even found a picture of the synagogue in the shtetl that we came from. It's some kind of storage building now, but it's still, well, it was standing as of a year ago.
Yeah.
Who knows now?
So I couldn't really do too much about it. I don't really have any anti-ballistic missiles on,
You can download them.
I can download them, yeah, but there just not seems to be enough. There's not enough of them. But so the only thing I could do was to learn the Ukrainian national anthem. So I don't know if that really is that useful for them, but it's really a beautiful song. It was actually originally a poem that was set to music in 1864, and it became the national anthem in 1991, when the Ukraine declared its independence from the Soviet Union, 1991, and it's actually a very beautiful song. Шхейна верня Украине, ни слова, ни воля. Шхей нам, братья, молоді, усміхнеться доля. Жінот наші воріженьки, як роса на сонці, запануємо, браття, у своїй сторонці. Душі тілом положим за нашу свободу і покажем шхом, браття, козацького роду. покажем, що ми братя козацького роду. Душі тілами положим за нашу свободу і покажем, що ми братя козацького роду.
Thank you so much. All right, so the last one is a tribute to Turkey, because man, those people really are suffering. Actually, Syria is even worse than Turkey.
Syria is more serious?
Syria is more serious. But I didn't learn the Syrian national anthem. But I do know a Turkish tune. It's a very, very traditional, beautiful Turkish tune, but it was taken up by the klezmer people and turned into a klezmer tune. But
there's more to the story.
there's more to the story. You're going to tell us the story?
Very briefly, there's a movie made about this song because a woman was in a dinner party, an ethnomusicologist was in a dinner party, and her Greek musician friends claimed this song was Greek. Her Turkish friends claimed it was Turkish. Her Armenian friends claimed, everybody claimed it was theirs. So she set about going to every country and finding musicians and talking to them about the origins. Everywhere she went, they said, well, of course, that's our song. Not only that, but my great-grandfather wrote it.
Everybody claims the same song.
And it's in one country, it's a satirical, political song. In another country, it's a love song about a shopkeeper longing for the woman up the street. But apparently it is Armenian, but...
I thought it was Turkish.
Well, Turks think that Armenia is Turkish.
It's part of Turkey, right, yeah. But the first part of the song is, I'm going to sing it in Turkish, and then it goes to a little klezmer arrangement that we're going to do. So here we go. Uskudara. Uskudara.
You don't need to do the improv in the middle.
You don't want to do the improv in the middle?
We've done it.
Yeah, I think it's almost time to stop, right?
No.
No? We can do, you don't want to do the improv in the middle?
No.
He doesn't want to do the improv in the middle?
Well, unless you want me...
Unless they want you to. It's not about me. It's not all about me, is it?
Short.
Short, okay, good, okay. We got a dance floor. That was Ladino, that part.
Dime si me quieres con todo corazón. Mándame mi telégrafo a toda mi nación. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're such so dear. Means so much to us to be here tonight. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh, the dogs are excited too.
Thank you.
Thanks, Raleigh.
Back to Dogland.
Back to Dogland.
Oh, you're taking care of your dog?
Magnetic.
All right, thanks so much, everybody. Thank you, Ann and Cliff.
Give
Thank you,
Charlie
Bill
a hug
Houston, for
me.
putting this on.
Play him a really
Thank you,
loud
everybody, for
middle
coming.
C.
Run there.
All right.
Beautiful.
All these people say nice things about
Did
us.
they really? Did they
Well,
say
actually,
nice
no,
things?
some of them are saying it's
Oh my God, I can't
disgusting.
believe this dog. Oh, that was great. That was the best part of the whole show. It was like walking down the hall. I just had to come down the hall, walk with it, just walk right on the stage.
I need to use your restroom. I
Okay.
think Molly just went upstairs.
Yeah. Come here.